What makes Dune awesome? Dune stands apart from all other modern blockbusters for one reason. The film is incredible in the art of the suspension of disbelief. Stick around, and I'll go over what that means and the 6 ways Dune excels at this. What is the suspension of disbelief? According to Google, the suspension of disbelief is to temporarily allow oneself to believe something that isn't true, especially in order to enjoy a work of fiction. Essentially, it's what allows someone to get drawn into a movie and to believe that what the screen is portraying is actually real. It makes the movie-going experience much more enjoyable and allows us to become emotionally invested. Suspending our disbelief is usually not a conscious decision. When the movie is good, we naturally suspend our disbelief as we are drawn in. When the movie has poor quality, it jars us back into reality and we enjoy it less. Here are some examples of things that kill the suspension of disbelief. 1. When modern politics are inserted into a narrative that doesn't make sense to the culture being portrayed. 2. Bad costume designs. 3. Poor acting. 4. Bad use of CGI. Now let's discuss specific things that Dune did well to suspend our disbelief. Number 1. The light. One of the big decisions in the Dune movies is that every scene that takes place outside is actually filmed outside. This was a huge sacrifice. It would have been much easier to film everything inside a studio, but the payoff is worth it. It is incredibly hard to reproduce natural light in a real and believable way, but the natural light in Dune looks amazing, and more importantly, it looks real. In addition to this, they used 18 tons of sand and dust in the filming of Dune.
How much sand was there?
They had 4 special effects. 18 tons.
What you wear. The Baron of House Harkonnen was completely real. There was no CGI. There was no special effects. It took over 7 hours every day to put on the suit and all the makeup. Imagine sitting in a chair for 7 hours straight while people put makeup on you. But the effect is worth it. The Baron of House Harkonnen is an incredible villain that feels alive and imposing. Now compare that with this. It looks like this character is straight from the Comic-Con. He is clean and he is shiny. The CGI is obvious and the suspension of disbelief is completely gone. Who you cast. The cast in Dune is absolutely incredible. Each of these actors could play a lead role in another movie. A poorly chosen cast can ruin a show.
What are you doing out of Gladiator?
Failure to cast well leads to awkward acting and contrived scenes. Why does Aragorn feel like a real person? Because Viggo Mortensen is Aragorn. Why does Han Solo work? Because Harrison Ford fits the role perfectly. Why does Dune work so well? Because the actors are well placed. Even Jason Momoa doesn't feel out of place. And normally you'd think, oh, that's Aquaman. But you don't think that. You just feel like he's his own true character. Overall, I think Dune is one of the greatest science fiction movies of all time. It gives me hope that amazing movies can still be made.